Don't
Jake.
you dare! Fuck!
Right.
What just happened?
I'm playing
FIFA.
FIFA, and I've had a bad day. Like, oh.
Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, Tom is playing FIFA, but welcome back to another episode of the UOG Table Tennis Podcast, live from lockdown.
Yay.
I'm joined by Jake, Adam, and Tom. How are we, guys?
Bored.
Yeah, I think that sums it up, doesn't it?
It has been a weird few weeks. So I think our last podcast was possibly a month ago now.
Is that the one where I
ago.
said Varsity wouldn't be cancelled?
And in that,
no, we didn't
Adam's
that, didn't we?
No, that's the last one.
Oh, was
the
it?
one you weren't in that one.
Oh, okay.
This is the first one with all of us, but in that one, Adam said Varsity wouldn't be cancelled.
Yeah, I thought
it couldn't be cancelled. It just physically couldn't be. Yet here we are, 4 weeks later, sat in our own homes in different points of the country, discussing what could have been. It's been a crazy few weeks, hasn't it, Adam? Do you want to just explain what's gone on?
Well, I mean, everyone knows about the lockdown, and Varsity was scheduled for 25th of March. Was it 25th? Yeah.
25th, last Wednesday.
We all got locked down Monday, 23rd. Varsity had already been cancelled. Ultimately, the right decision, sadly. But it all came rather quickly, didn't it? We were all looking forward to our game against Bournemouth, and then Varsity.
Bournemouth
and then
got cancelled 2 days earlier.
Yeah, suddenly, bada bing, bada boom, keyword being boom. And it's all cancelled, you know.
What happened from a captain's perspective? Like, were they just messaging you every day? Like, you know, the emails we get from the uni, which are pretty useless. Like, we're doing everything, but was there any communication?
Yeah, it was quite good. George Berry and Alex Burnett were good in the committee group, which Tyrrell's in, and the captain's group, which I'm in. They let us know all the steps that were going on. They said, right, we're hopefully going to get it on, but we've obviously got to follow government advice, and maybe we'll have to do it behind closed doors, and ticket sales will be refunded. But at the end of the day, they said, well, I think it was really when Bucks decided that fixtures would be cancelled.
Well, they pulled the plug on Monday before Bournemouth, didn't they?
Yeah.
So the 16th.
Yeah, it was very similar time to when Bucks decided that the fixtures had to be stopped, and yeah, it was never going to happen, really, was it?
So sadly, we never got to absolutely spank Bournemouth again, did we?
No, that's a shame. I did want a stat pad before my final game for UOG, but it wasn't to be.
Well, Jake, you actually locked down before us, didn't you? Because you thought your housemate had it.
Yes. So my housemate was ill. Her dad's a doctor, so I thought she was pretty ill. And we've had to stay in for like 2 weeks, and news of having to stay on again is a bit annoying.
Yeah, well, so now last Monday, me and Adam were at the Fortress, and then, almost 2 weeks ago now, wasn't it, Adam?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we all went our own ways.
Yeah, but what's it, Friday today? I've lost complete track of days. So
it's 2 weeks tomorrow since I came back, and I don't know. Can't tell if it's gone quickly or slowly, you know?
I think it's gone pretty slowly. I haven't seen anyone apart from my family for 10 days since I said goodbye to Joe and our other housemate Saeed. Very suddenly, Boris Johnson says we're locking down, so we all disappear immediately. It's a weird one. Obviously, none of us have ever seen no one's ever seen anything like this, really, have they? So
no, we'd all just bought kebab, sitting down ready for the press briefing, and then here we go, Boris. Don't leave your houses, basically.
So you knew it was going to happen, didn't you? As soon as people saw Boris Johnson's going to hold a conference.
Should have seen the look on Adam.
It was like,
you should have seen the look on Adam's face. It was brilliant. He heard, right, guys, we're on lockdown. All he sees is Adam rushing across, getting his washing from different points of the house. Me and Sid are still eating our chicken doner and chips, and everybody, and then it's like, oh, better go now. But it's been pretty surreal because I've not spoken to anyone. I think I've spoken to like one person outside my family. I don't know how it's been for you guys.
Yeah, I've not talked to anyone.
Well, I'm still
in person. It's just me and the dad just at home. So
producing fine cricket content.
Yeah, literally, like that's been it. I think it's helped us both get through the days.
Yeah. Well, Jake, as you just mentioned, you're still at uni. Well, you're still in Cheltenham.
Yeah, I'm just still here with my uni housemate.
Yeah. Have you got any intentions on going home anytime soon?
I mean, I would absolutely love to, but it just depends what's been said and how things progress.
Yeah. Well, what are you getting up to? Because
making videos of him kicking toilet rolls through hoops.
Yeah.
Which just a quick shout out to James Mbappe, our biggest fan. Now that happened the other day. So the men's football team did a pretty cool toilet roll challenge, and they went up against Bucks. Put a little competition up against Nottingham
table tennis,
and
table tennis.
Yeah, but it was table tennis, and we got involved a bit, caused a bit of a stir. But James Mbappe was particularly riled by the whole situation, wasn't he?
I don't get it. Like, what's he doing?
I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand what he was saying. Like, he used loads of urban slang.
Right, I'm gonna have to interrupt you. I've just banged in a 93rd minute winner with Kevin De Bruyne, and I'm absolutely ecstatic.
If you didn't know, Tom's playing FIFA.
Please continue with James Mbappe, because that's made my day.
Well, James Mbappe, he didn't go to Nottingham University. He just sort of fancied an argument.
Yeah. Shout out to him. He's going to go down in the table tennis Hall of Fame.
Well, yeah.
The US victory, he won't be forgotten.
I mean, nobody really knew how to react.
Well,
Nottingham table tennis Twitter told him to calm down, and he just kept on coming and coming and coming, like.
And then I had someone in my DMs telling me, why do you think Nottingham isn't the best uni for table tennis?
There were so many nibbles.
It was fantastic. Good to see.
I mean, I'm fishing in Minecraft right now, and I'm getting less nibbles than we got off that.
They clearly just don't understand, like, the concept of content.
Yeah.
Something that I think we've nailed as a group, and they just don't have any.
So I'm going to read out one of the tweets from Jeff.
Oh, don't do it.
They're brilliant. I want to hear this.
At University of Nottingham table tennis. Sorry, boys, can't have them chatting these bus skits on Twitter and then expecting me not to reply. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. At UOG men's football. Care to explain this? Then 5 more question marks. Your admin is capping hard dog. Like, I don't know what it translates to. Capping is like I searched capping, and apparently capping is lying.
Right.
But I've never heard that.
There's some mad terminology in there.
And then he called us, and he said, just to clear up, I don't go to either place. I just don't like bullies and punters. Because from my knowledge, a punter is a betting
or Ricky
man.
Ponting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then the DM Adam got, do you fancy explaining why you think Notts isn't the best uni for TT?
Yeah, good up the TT.
Yeah, TT.
And then,
come on, you TT.
And then another one came up. Is this, and then this was in reply to the Bucks status they put on Twitter. Mbappe gems again. Is this even a real question? University of Nottingham take this all day long. They smashed that shit. UOG men's football suck pure booty with their whack and trash swearing emoji. Not to fire. Is your team okay? Lol, your vid was trash. Mate, delete it, please. It's capping too hard.
I just couldn't work out why and who they were coming for all the time.
Like, I don't... Like, this. He didn't have... He's got like 10 followers, but... I'm just... I was lost.
Yeah, it was very, very funny.
We obviously we're representing the uni on the account, so we couldn't say anything horrible.
Yeah.
But he was trying to get nibbles from us, but I think maybe it sounds like we nibbled, but I think he nibbled.
Oh, he did more than nibble. He fully bit.
I mean, he started it. I mean,
jumped on there.
I think you handled it in a quite composed manner, which was quite good considering how ridiculous it was. It must have been quite hard for you to sort of remain vaguely composed.
I think my
you know?
favourite part of it was when he said Jake had big feet.
yeah. So then I replied. So then we said, he said, can't see your video anywhere. I suppose you can't do keepy uppies when all your players are fruity, slow, love cheeseburgers and fried chicken. Chicken. CHICKING.
What does he mean by we're fruity?
I've got no
What
idea.
does he mean by any of it, Adsy? Like, honestly.
Plus, your team is awful and we'll be getting relegated again this year.
We can't get relegated.
We can't get relegated.
And then
we're not getting relegated even if we could.
It just seems like he then sort of tried to make this vaguely to do with ability at table tennis rather than just being completely random like the rest of it.
Well, lockdown's clearly got to us.
Clearly.
He's gone crazy.
So James Mbappe, if you're listening,
I'm sure
which he's just not.
He might be when I add him later on Twitter with a clip of this. But James Mbappe, hope you enjoy the content. We're sorry you didn't like the men's football team's keep up the toilet roll challenge. That's the one. But yeah, we're sorry. Basically,
I mean, I think we had it coming. Personally, how dare? You know what? The other thing that annoyed me was he kept on saying. Obviously, I think you guys would all realise it as well. He just kept on saying, "You're from Gloucester." You're from Gloucester, and you're like, "No, we're not. We're not."
And then the bloke the lad that DM'd Adam, he tweeted, but he's since deleted his tweet. I think he might have been asked to delete it. He said, "Who even plays table tennis in Gloucester?" Something that always riles me is we're not Gloucester, we're Gloucestershire. Thank you very much. That riles me. But he deleted his tweet, so if you're listening, well,
he couldn't delete his DMs though. To me, he never replied.
No, he never replied.
He's seen it.
Well, we've always got to have our teams back. So yeah, that's that. But not much has been happening. But Sports Awards has also been cancelled.
But they're doing an online Sports Awards. We'll all just have to get dressed up in our own home and send pictures of ourselves so Till can Photoshop them.
Yeah, we'll hopefully we'll be victorious in some awards that night. We were nominated for a few last year.
We've had a good nomination this year for.
Well, yeah, fingers crossed.
Best Market Club is coming home.
If you've not done your votes yet, we've done a bloody podcast. Best Market Club of the year. That's all I'm going to say. We've also put forward mine and Adam's heroic performance at Bucks.
Oh yes, that's been put forward for performance of the year.
Absolutely.
I think you guys remember watching the absolute masterclass that was against the 31st seeds from Coventry.
Yeah, I had to overcome an ACL injury that day. That was really challenging.
You did well considering your limited movement.
Yeah, against the 31st seeds as well. It was an incredible performance, an incredible day, and it'll always go down in UOG folklore. Glasgow's Green, Jake, you have been our pioneer for that.
Oh, I'd be tired.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know. It's one thing I've really enjoyed getting properly stuck into because I can get into it. Whereas with all the technology and stuff like you do, you can quite easily go and take photos and
send them to me and I'll put them up. Yeah, no, we've done really well and everybody's been doing their home cooked meals. This month was coleslaw.
Yeah.
Jake's finest recipe.
It's all for a good cause as well, isn't it? Makes it feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Helping the environment.
About yourself.
Yeah.
All about sustainability.
We are a very sustainable club.
Yeah. We're waiting for the next set of challenges to come out, but we're top of the leaderboard with rowing, aren't we? So hopefully we can make that.
Oh, I'm sure we'll make it our own.
But yeah, well, Jake, you're gonna have to put in another big shift next month.
I'm very happy to. I've got nothing else going on at the moment.
No, nobody has. So I'm expecting everybody to be making coleslaw every night.
I just had an idea. How about we create our own challenge?
Yeah. In what sense? Go on, explain.
You are?
Go on, explain.
I reckon rather than wait for the April edition of Glasgow's Green, I reckon we get a head start and we create our own and start doing it.
Yeah, but what if they don't count the points?
Just sort of. I think the powers that be that created Glasgow's Green will be quite annoyed if we try and hijack their idea.
Right, guys, these are this month's challenges. We've already done them all. Now you go and do them.
Table tennis go green, and I don't think it'll go very well.
What was that, Jake? You cut out.
We'll take it over. We'll make it our thing.
Table tennis goes green. Well, if anybody fancies table tennis goes green, it probably won't happen. But Jake can dream. Jake can dream. Anyway, guys, that's all we've got time for this week. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all staying safe and staying inside and only doing your one permitted exercise a day according to the government advice. Is it advice or is it law? It's law now, isn't it? I guess.
Well, I don't.
Is it?
I can't pass a law that quickly, so.
Well, because the police can fine you.
Yeah, it's just a very different circumstance that I guess it could be considered an emergency law. Could you say that?
Yeah.
It works. I do police.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Jake. Maybe you can find that out for the next podcast, whenever that may be. But thank you for joining me, guys.
Thank you for hosting, Joe.
It's been a joy. Hopefully there's more of this.
It's been a pleasure. We will make sure of it. Tom, how did your game finished? What was the score?
Yeah. 4-3.
Thriller.
4-3 in the last minute. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. UOG table tennis won. We didn't actually mention that we would have beaten Worcester in Varsity 17-0, but that's just an assumption, and we'll catch you
See you
next
later.
week, guys.
See you later.
It's been a pleasure. Stay safe.